Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. This is gonna be the catch upping of my tax return. I'm actually so excited about this. I love tax season. I was expecting to get a lot less back this year because I didn't really pay taxes on the first year I opened on my Etsy, and then this last year with my jewelry business Etsy, I was able to make I think it was like $2,000-ish. And so that was really gonna hit my taxes, but I was able to write off enough to where I really didn't have to pay much of a difference, and I only really had to pay TurboTax like $170, and that was absolutely ridiculous. So if let me know down below what you guys use for taxes, because I don't know, I've always just done my taxes myself on TurboTax, but that's when they were free, and this year they were not free. And it was just the easiest way to do it in order for me to still get money back. So if you guys have a better tax system or know any hacks on where to do your taxes, maybe H&R Black or wherever else, definitely let me know, because I don't know. I did what I could this year, and I still am going to be cash stuffing $1,500. So that is never something negative. That is never bad. So I'm really excited about that, actually. Okay. So this is gonna be $1,500, and the reason why I have just my savings challenge book is because all the $1,500 is going to be going into my savings. So the reason why it is all going into my savings challenge book is because I am focused on saving right now. I am saving for a house, I'm saving to pay off my debt, and I am saving just for various different things. So my tax return is going strictly to savings. I feel so blessed and happy to be able to do that. Okay, I'll just show you what I'm going to be doing. So let's count it first. This should be, I'm going to put this on the bottom because it's only $150 and it will mess up my brain if I try to count it with everything else. So I'm not going to try to do that. I'm not even going to attempt that. So this should be $1,500. So let's go ahead and check. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 700 and hundreds. And then we have 720, 40, 60, 80, 800, 820, 40, 60, 80, 900, 920, 40, 60, 80, 1000. And then we have 1,020, 40, 60, 80, 1,100, 1,120, 40, 60, 80, 1,200, 1,220, 40, 60, 80, 1,300, 1,320, 40, 60, 80, 1,400, and then 1,420, 40, 45, 50, and 1,500. Perfect. So let's reorganize this so you don't go there. Go there, and there is a reason why it's only $150. Later on in my savings challenges it will make a little bit more sense, but for now I just really did not want to try and rack my brain with that. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here's the lowdown. Here's what we're gonna be doing. I don't actually want this pen. I wanted a different pen. Okay, here's the lowdown. All of it is going to my high yield savings account, and if you do not have a high yield savings account, I highly recommend them if you are not into investing. I am a little scared to invest. I am going to start investing, but I just have to learn more into it and see what brokerage I want to use, and really focus on doing that. But right now I do have a high yield savings account, and what a high yield savings account is just an online banking account that you put your money into, the same as you would Chase Bank, US Bank, Bank of America, whatever bank that you use. The high yield savings account that I am currently using, they are at a 3.6% return. It was 3.4%. So I don't have a calculator right here, but that is $3.6, so $3.60 per 100 that you have in your bank account, and $36 per $1,000. Wait, is that the right math? Yeah, $36 per 1,000 that you have in your bank account right now, sitting there making you cents every year, maybe like $1. You could be making $36 a year on that 1,000 that's in your savings account. Now, if you multiply that by however many $1,000 you have in your savings account, that is so much in a return, you know? And they pay out monthly. I use Ally Bank, so ALLY I use. There's a bunch of different ones. I would say do your own research. Don't just go with like what other people are saying. Just do your own research. There's Capital One, there's a couple other just different bank accounts. Definitely do your own research. I like Ally Bank just because I like how they offer what they offer, and I like to divvy out my savings account into buckets. So there's different categories that I can put my money towards, and it'll say like, oh, I have $200 towards Christmas. Oh, I have $1,000 in my emergency fund. Oh, I have this much in this, you know? Like, I'm able to separate out in categories, and that's what I really like. So that's why I recommend Ally, but definitely do your own research. Don't do what just someone on the internet tells you. But okay, so yes, you should get an like any kind of high yield savings account. That's my spiel for the second. But I don't know, I try to get all my friends to get a high yield savings account because your banks are robbing you. They're giving you cents. So basically here's another little lesson real quick. What banks are doing with your money, when you put it into the bank account, it's not physically at that bank. They are investing it into whatever they want to invest in, and they're making a 9%, 10% return, and they're giving you 0.5% back, or whatever your percentage is. So I am getting back 3.6%, and that is a really, really high rate right now. So I'm like, okay, doing that, I'm good. But that's why all of this basically is going into my high yield savings account. So let's open it up. Let's just start with that. So I'm gonna put it in front of my prop bills because my prop bills are whatever I saved just from saving per month. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in front of my prop bills, but I'm gonna write them on sticky notes and then count them out just so we're still cash stuffing. But now you know why it's only going in a high yield savings account, because I want this $1,000, this $1,500. Let me do the math real quick. So I just did the math real quick. I'm losing the sun, so I kind of have to hurry. This $1,500, I'm only putting $1,300 in my high yield savings account, but it is going to make me $46.80 this year, just from having it in a bank account that is going to pay me 3.6%. Disclaimer, you have to pay income taxes on it, but I was able to add my high yield savings account to my TurboTax, and I did not even notice a difference or hit or anything into the money that I was receiving. That's why I highly, highly, highly recommend you put your money into a high yield savings account if you are not investing. Should be in a high yield savings account. But we're gonna do 500. Yeah, 500 is gonna be going into my debt. So I'm going to put it into my debt bucket, $500. So it just takes out a little chunk into the debt that I owe. So it's gonna be 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. I'm gonna write debt on here. Okay, we'll put it on here, close her up. Okay, cash stuff it. Oh, it's closed. Open it up and then cash stuff it on. Okay, and then 600 is going to a house down payment. So let me write. I'm really excited about having a house, so I'm gonna put $600 towards it. So let's count 100, 200. I gotta save that 50 for later. This should be 600, but let me just double check. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 40, 60, 80, 400. 420, 40, 60, 80, 500, 520, 40, 60, 80, 600. Perfect. So $600 is going to be going towards a house down payment. I'm so excited. I only have about, I don't even want to say it, but like I have a good amount in there. This is definitely going to add a good amount in there, but yeah. Now, $100 is going to go towards, remember I said I want to try and invest. Well, that isn't a full bucket in mine because I do not want it to be its own bucket just yet because I want it to be invested, obviously, in the future. So it's just fitting in with my retirement, which also is going to be a different savings account in the future once I open up a Roth IRA. I just, again, have to figure out which one I want to go with and like which brokerage I want to use. But $100 is going to go towards the retire/investment bucket, and so 50 each basically. So 100. So sorry about that. So what is it? 100 is going to be going into retire/invest. Retire/invest, $100. Because every little bit counts, right? So my other buckets. Okay, so I want to just put 100 towards my other buckets, which is I'm gonna put 70 towards Christmas, 10 towards vacations, 10 towards cars, and 10 towards emergency. So I really want to rack up that Christmas bucket, but it's not like a super high priority. And I depleted my vacations one, so I want to replenish that. My car, I don't need it right now, so it's just getting a 10 because it's always good to just throw money at anything when you can. And same with emergency fund, I'm just gonna throw it into, you know, just even though I haven't used up my emergency fund, I just want to keep throwing what I can at it. So that's why it's gonna be getting a 10. Okay, so we're gonna do, this should be another 100. Oh, I'm losing the sun. Okay, so other buckets. Just put that. I know what I mean. Other buckets is $100. Fold up and put in here. Oh, that is a beautiful stuffed envelope, isn't it? Beautiful, amazing, wonderful. And then now is for the fun part, because this part was just high yield savings. Don't need that anymore. The fun part is now the other savings challenges. So I'm not doing the 52 week because I can do that in the months or like the weeks or whatever. So let me just show you this real fast. So I have a couple savings challenges that are on my just my iPad. Yeah, that's what this is. So I have like a whole notebook that's just personal savings challenges. So I have my debt. I have like these ones listed too. Oh, I keep hitting it. So I have these ones listed too, and so I've just been keeping track that way. Train trip, this is what the train trip is. Each train is $100, and I want to be done with this by the time me and my boyfriend go on the Amtrak, but just right now, oh wait, did I say 50? That is wrong. No, wait, yeah, 50. 2 trains is 50, not 100. 2 trains is $50. Oh, I just messed myself up. Okay, so that is what this one is going to be, and then I'm going to be putting a bonus into my debt. So I'm going to be hitting one of these 50 bonuses, so I want to go ahead. That's what this 50 is for. It's going to be going into this $500 debt challenge. So if anyone was ever wondering what this $500 debt challenge, it is... Oh, I'm so sorry, that was a mess. My phone died. I realized I didn't have a candle in the last couple of videos. Oh. But, okay, so we were on debt. So yeah, I'm going to be putting $50 towards this one. And this is how many 20s I have in there so far. So this is supposed to be one $500 challenge plus another $200 bonus that I couldn't do, which I already did $150. So $25 is going to be going into this $1,000 savings challenge. So I'm going to be hitting a 25. Let's just go ahead and do this one. Okay, and then do a 20 and a 5. That's what the 2 5s were for. So in the $1,000 savings challenge, let's see how far we are. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135. So 135 already towards $1,000. And that was really, like, we're already 10% there. And I only really knocked off 4 of them. So we're already 10%, so that's pretty good. now we're going to be doing $25 towards my $500 savings challenge. And I wanted to use this for my birthday, but my birthday's coming up literally in April, and I really don't think I'm gonna hit the $500 by April, but you know, we can get as many as we can, and then I can use that for my birthday. So we're gonna be hitting a 25 for that one, because you never know what can happen in a month. Okay, so another 20. It's my first 20. Woo, and a 5. Nice. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, $45 so far towards $500. And if I get $45 on my birthday, that is pretty cool too. So like, really, I'm not mad any which way. I'm not upset at all. Any money to save is actually really, really like beneficial and nice and amazing. I can't get this in there. That's why I did not try to sell the ones with inserts, because you know, I tried, but it's just gonna look, it got bent. Oh, I hate it. Oh well, I'll switch this out eventually. But the train trip, I'm gonna hit 2 trains, so I'm gonna do $100 towards the train trip. 2, 4, 6, 8, 100. Nice. Now let's see what we have in train trip, because I think I need to do a condensing for this, honestly. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 260. Is that 60? Yeah, 260, 265, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, $300 so far towards the train trip. And I think what I put on there was like enough to make $1,000 worth of trains, but $300, we're already 30% there. I'm so excited about this, going on the Amtrak. That'll be so much fun. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this cash stuffing. Thank you for letting me rant about a high yield savings account, because my friends are definitely sick of hearing it, and I think everyone should have a high yield savings account. If not, definitely look into putting it into a credit union or literally anything where you can get more than 1% on the money that you have in your account. So your money that you worked hard to save, make sure it's also making you more money, you know? I don't know, that's just how I think about it. But I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, go ahead and let me know, and I will see you in the next one.